Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just release any tension in your eyelids and feel that tension leaving your body in your outward breath. So as you breathe in and breathe out, feel that you're exhaling tension, exhaling stress. With your eyes closed, focus more on the sound of my voice and just reflect how much you've had to go through these last few weeks. And acknowledge that would have created, whether you liked it or not, a physiological reaction in your body. Maybe your body chose to have more cortisol, adrenaline. Maybe there was more tension as a result of that. But right here and right now, that isn't needed. So as you breathe in and breathe out, just feel you're giving permission to let go of the tension of the past few weeks. Breathe in a feeling of resourcefulness and just let go of that tension, that stress. The deeper you breathe, the deeper relaxed you go. I want you to scan your body for any clues of intense tension. Muscles that are tense. And just feel that the outward breath is a release valve. It serves no purpose to hold on to these emotions. And you become more resourceful as you let them go. So breathe in that feeling of resourcefulness. And in that long outward breath, just release. Let go. That's it. Breathe out so much that on the inward breath you activate your diaphragm. Breathing deep, all the way down, allowing more oxygen. And in doing so, you stimulate those alternative hormones. If cortisol is the hormone of stress and adrenaline the hormone of anxiety, I want you to think of those hormones that represent love and connection. Perhaps oxytocin, serotonin. As you realize all of this is being done for a reason. Love and connection. And as you hold on to that thought, you start to release that tension and breathe in what really matters. Purpose, direction. As your body relaxes, allow your imagination to awaken. And I want you to imagine an ancient forest. Imagine a crossroads with multiple paths. And I want you to imagine, as you stand there with these multiple paths, that several of the paths are blocked in some way. Maybe a pile of rocks and rubble. Maybe trees that have fallen down, blocking the path. I want you to see that there is only one path remaining. And of all the paths, without the obstructions being there, this is by far the most difficult path. If you had any choice, if the obstacles were different, you would of course have taken a different path. but you play the position you're in. The obstacles are there. The other paths are not viable, and therefore the path that you take is necessary. I want you to stare down that path, that difficult path, but choose not to take a step yet. I want you to imagine, for some reason in this ancient forest, is a majestic, large, female elephant. I want you to see that they are peaceful, composed. I want you to get a sense that they have wisdom and intelligence. And I want you to imagine there is several baby elephants nearby. I want you to see how intuitively the mother elephant prioritizes the needs of her children beyond the needs of herself. I want you to get a sense that this elephant is resilient, thick-skinned. The elephant couldn't care less of the opinions of any other animal in the forest. This elephant will do exactly what is right for her children. The thick skin of the elephant is impenetrable to the opinions, thoughts, and judgments of others. This elephant will do what is right. Breathe in and breathe out and feel that you are absorbing the thick-skinned resilience of this mother elephant. That in doing the difficult path that you wouldn't have chosen in any other circumstances, I want you to feel that you are building a thick skin. You will know that there will be hurtful words, accusations that are untrue, but you feel with this thick skin that you can shrug it off. It won't mean that certain things aren't painful. It just means that you have the strength to carry on. And you will carry on because you will do what is right and not what is easy. You will do what needs to be done for the good of others. But before you take that very first step, I want you to see that either your left ankle or right ankle is shackled to a tree stump nearby. You're not even able to take a step forward on that difficult path while the shackles remain. I want this shackle to represent fears. Perhaps fear of judgment, fear of conflict, fear of the unknown. Allow it to represent anything that would stop you from taking this path. And I want you to imagine nearby is a sledgehammer. And I want you to feel that you have the strength to not just break these shackles, but to shatter them. As you imagine lifting this sledgehammer and smashing the shackles until they just fall off and are no longer connected to you at all, giving you the freedom to move forward on this difficult path. And if you feel ready to take this path, let me know by nodding your head. That's it. See the shackles now in your past. Make eye contact with this mother elephant as you get the sense that she is wishing you well on your journey. She will do what is right for her children, and you will do what is right for yours. That's it. Now walking on this pathway, knowing that there will be pitfalls, dangers, obstacles to overcome. But you take this path knowing not that it will be easy, but you have what it takes to pursue it. So imagine walking down this path. And as you walk down the path, feel that you can do it one step at a time. With every breath, feel an inner strength activating within you, a powerful force that enables you to navigate any challenge with grace and confidence. Feel how good it feels to have those shackles of fear in your past, not your present, leaving you free to express your needs and desires without hesitation or doubt. As you walk down this pathway, you could imagine your future self communicating with clarity and confidence, your words reflecting your inner strength and your commitment to do what's best for your children. As you walk, feel a deep resilience welling up inside you, making you impervious to attempts at character or reputation damage, your spirit unshakable. Recognize that your path that you've chosen requires courage, and that you have that courage in abundance, guiding you to make the best choices for your children's future. Know with unwavering certainty that you are making the right choice, a decision grounded in love, wisdom, and the best interest of your children. As you continue to walk on this pathway, you can maintain an emotional equilibrium, viewing any difficulties not as obstacles but as validations of your strength and resolve, as you let your love for your children be a protective shield, ensuring that their well-being is your guiding light, your North Star, through every conversation and decision. You hold an unwavering belief in your ability to navigate this process, trusting in your capacity to make decisions that will lead to a happier, healthier future for your family. There will be pressure, but feel that you could exude grace under pressure, your demeanor calm and composed, even when provoked and triggered, and even in the face of emotional conflict. Practice self-compassion, recognizing the strength it takes to walk this path, and honoring yourself for your bravery and dedication. Imagine it's now nighttime, there in this forest, there walking on this path, and see that North Star guiding you. As you keep your focus firmly on the future, envisioning a time of peace and happiness for you and your children, knowing that each step you take is moving you closer to this vision. Anchor yourself in positivity, drawing upon memories of strength and happiness that remind you of your resilience and capability. You will need boundaries. So imagine building boundaries of steel, protecting yourself and your children from negativity, allowing only constructive and positive energies to influence you. Boundaries could be time, methods of communication, or even processes. But feel that you have what it takes to learn from setbacks to build even stronger boundaries in the future. Foster a spirit of harmony and understanding, even in difficult conversations, always aiming for outcomes that serve the highest good of all involved. And just like the elephant, trust in the wisdom of your choices, knowing that your actions are guided by a deep understanding of what is truly right for your family. Even in the darkness, you can maintain a clear vision of the life that you are creating. A life filled with love, respect, and the freedom to grow and thrive. Approach each interaction with empathy and insight, understanding the perspectives of others while firmly holding to your path. When outsiders criticize or judge, it feels like tiny stones bouncing off the skin of that thick, resilient elephant. It doesn't affect you. And if it does, it's temporary, because you seek validation from within, your sense of self-worth and rightness emanating from your commitment to your children's well-being. You will always have an answer to the question, what am I doing this for? The answer, them. Create a legacy of strength, showing your children the power of facing life's challenges with courage, love, and integrity, and showing them that sometimes doing the right thing is not always the easy thing. But even a difficult thing is worth doing if the reasons are strong enough. Imagine the pathway comes to an end, and imagine this end is a desirable, if not perfect, outcome. Imagine what that outcome would be. Get a sense that the future may not be perfect, but it can be an improvement. And that improvement might be a drastic improvement on where things are. Feel that in this case, the juice is worth the squeeze. The effort is worth it. The journey is worth it. And feel that you are unlocking all of the resources to make this journey on this difficult path. If your unconscious mind is ready and willing to make this journey, let me know by nodding your head. That's it. And then feel like you're returning to the present, taking this clarity, motivation, and vision with you, knowing you have the resilience, you have a sense of purpose to do whatever is necessary because it is right. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Feel like you're returning to the present as you wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, connecting fully in the present moment. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken feeling resourceful, focused, determined, and feeling you have the infinite strength to do what is necessary. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.